Welcome back to our channel. 21st June was Father's Day, so I thought of making this video and share my feelings among all. Thanks for listening and watching my previous video so patiently. The word father is a big entity or role in everyone's life in every religion. The languages are different to name it, but expressions and emotions are always the same. Whenever we utter the word father, it feels like a big powerhouse where all our expectations and emotions wants to rely upon. So sometimes we imagine him as the Superman, the magic man, a tree of happiness who will dispense us fruits of our expectations all the year round in every season. But when you put yourself in his shoes after you are little mature to understand him, you realize how arduous this role is. Earlier these days, we were living in the world of fantasies as all our fathers were and are trying their highest endeavor to lay out a world of comfort for us. I am blessed and bestowed with the happiness of holding my father's finger from the day I was born. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you and I'm proud of you in whatever form and manner you represent yourself in front of me. I love your soul and your intentions. But there are children who were not so lucky like me to touch their father's hand, or maybe they are no more physically now in their life. This void is so scary and howling that sometimes we are lost searching for him like digging in the sand for a single drop of water. I know he cannot physically come back. My message here is especially dedicated to all of those who have recently lost their fathers physically, either in COVID-19 or battlefield or naturally. Today and every day must be very lonely when you will look around your world and your scouting eyes will never ever find him or his touch. But my friends, he is within you. Please do not cry. Hug yourself tightly. When you can hear your heart throb, there he is, beating with you. He is in your blood, in your voice, in your attitude, in your habits, in your rituals, your principles, and in your knowledge. Every gene of you is connected with him, and you never know when you are following his footsteps. Those who lost their father can remember him in their best memories with him. Those who did not have the experience of having a father can remember him by showering their love to someone elderly or any unknown person. It is just the body which degenerates life after life, but we can always feel his immortal soul through us. There must be so many fathers in this world who did not even have the opportunity to meet their genetic father, but in their real life, they have overcome their grief by showering their heart to their own children unbiasedly. Our Father are like the representatives of God, so they do their duty so diligently that they understand us before we say for it. There are so many fathers under economic crisis who are sedulously doing their duties in this strenuous condition. Their first preference is always their children's need. They remain hungry days after days to feed their starving children. They sacrifice all their comfort to furnish the basic needs of their children. So, my last paragraph is dedicated to all the lonely old, sick fathers in the world, and also to those who are not amongst us physically. From the time we are born till our death, we are never old for our fathers. Then how can we say that they are old for us? Children, remember the time when we blabbered meaningless words and he continuously put his effort to teach us the correct word for years long. Now that he is losing his memory, how can we be so impatient and rude to him? How can we leave him alone and let the people laugh at him? Remember the days we were crawling to stand on our feet, and now that he is crippling, we are not there to hold his hand. There is a wheelchair or crutches to support a limping father. Remember the days when our father lended us money secretly without asking us the reason, and now that we are earning, we have so many questions in our mind before we lend them. Can you remember those days when he rearranged our sleeping blanket to cover us from cold while we were deep asleep? And now that they are lonely, there is no one to cover them or switch off the lights of the room. Remember the days when you were worrying baby beeps drooling all your food in so many parties, but your parents still carried you proudly in all the parties. But now that your father's shaking hand dribbles all the food, you are ashamed of taking him to a party or introduce him to friends. Please do not misunderstand me, friends. I know that all of you are doing your duties and are busy in your own life. But if possible, I suggest try to devote at least 10 minutes of your time every day for them, if not physically, but by taking the help of the advanced technology. Your voice, your touch, your attention is very important for them to survive in their hard times. Oh Father, please lay your hands always upon me. Thanks for listening, and please don't forget to comment this time. Your remarks are very important for me to stay connected with all of you.